Hello and welcome back to part 2. We're going to install Freenas. Let's take a look. Stick around. We can see our deband is complete from yesterday. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out this disk and I'm going to put in my Freenas disk. And I did have some problems with my lav mic. I'm sorry, so I'm holding this now because my philosophy is just get it to work, figure out the fancy stuff later. Alright, so Freenas installed successfully. As we can see on screen, all I have to do is remove the disk and reboot. So we have our IP address. So we're going to see if we can log into this server through the web interface. So let's see, we got some warnings here. Offline, uncorrectable, pending errors. This is a new laptop, so a lot of the HP stuff is still on there. But let's look at our disks. So storage pools, no pools. Let's add one, create a new pool. I'm going to do all the disks. Name, we'll call it VOL1 for volume 1. Create a data, add cache. We don't need any cache. I don't think it's spare. RAID Z2, okay. So we can lose 2 drives. 2.72 terabytes. Alright, now that this is created, we need to add a data set. Add data set. We'll call this DS1, and if we get 8 more, we'll have DS9. Anyway, we'll keep that as Unix. Alright, there is our data set. And we can go here and edit permissions if we want. Read white, do that to group. Save. I'll create a user so I don't have to use root accounts, users, add. And this should create our user. Now we have to make a network share. Let's do our snapshots first. Periodic snapshot tasks. Here we go. Add 2 weeks. That's fine. Volume 1 DS1. We'll begin at midnight, why not? At midnight, and we'll go all the time. Interval. Let's do 4. And then we can adjust as needed. We're going to do this first because once you make this, you want to do it before you make the share. Apparently it's something the way that the share won't populate with the snapshots if you make the share first, but if you make the snapshots first, then the share will populate with previous versions of the snapshot. So we can go into sharing, Windows SMB, add the path, MNT volume 1 DS1. Name is SMB1. I'm very creative, but I'm going to call this SMB2 because why not? Periodic snapshots. This should already be taken care of by. We don't need to do export to recycle bin. I do that at home, but what it does is it puts a folder called .recycle. So every time we delete something, it'll get put there instead. And as far as I know, there's no automatic way to delete it. So what you have to do is open, if you have that enabled and you need to delete .recycled, you have to go to the shell, ls to find out where you are, cd, and then just do \, ls again. Alright, so cd mnt, I think, ls, yep, there's volume 1. Okay, so cd ds1. Okay, if we were in here right now, we see .windows right here when I did ls for in the ds, but I don't know, I've never seen the .windows, it's probably new, but that would say .recycle, and then all you'd have to do is rm dash f dash r dot recycle, whatever, and then you hit enter, and then this is going to say you can't find it, but rm, because it's a directory, you're doing the r and f, r for forced or something, forced delete directory, and then r for recursive, so it deletes everything under it, and then just exit when you're done. But that's how you're going to get rid of recycle if you have that export to recycle or export recycle, whatever, checked on. And that can be great, like, between snapshots. I mean, if it was automatic, if you could like delete recycle once a snapshot finishes, you can delete recycle, that would be a great feature. But yeah, so alright, so why don't we go here and do 10.1.51.22. We have our credentials. We got SMB2. And then if we were so inclined, we could map network drive to Z. We would see that we have our 2.47 terabytes to use, and we'd be able to transfer anything we want into it. If we were to copy this over from one NAS to another, yeah, it's going kind of slow at 2 megs a second. Anyway, so as you can see, we were able to set this up within a couple of minutes. Once we got all the hardware stuff figured out, Freenas could be up and running in 15 minutes. We made the share, we made the snapshots, the volume, the data set, and we were transferring files to it in, like 15 or so minutes. So if you have some old stuff lying around, some hard drives, you can even just do it with one hard drive. I mean, you wouldn't have the RAID or the drive loss protection, but you'd be able to end up sharing something small through your house, which is really powerful. Like, I have to say, the number one appliance most families should have is some NAS in the house, whether you buy one from like Western Digital or whatever, for like a cloud-based plug and play where all the hard work is taken care of for you, or you do it yourself and put something like Freenas on there, or you pay for like Unraid or what have you. It can be very powerful. So I definitely encourage you to go out and try your hand at it if you have some hard drives laying around and a spare computer, because it doesn't take much to be a file server. It doesn't need to be anything powerful at all. or if you want to go balls to the walls and buy NAS rated drives. These are drives that are particularly rated to withstand vibrations and stuff. So if you want to go that route, I did, and I'm very happy with what I bought for my house. And I'm sure I'll be happy with the thing I built behind me. I'm going to use it to deploy stuff, but that'll come in another video. Anyway, stuff like this should help you out, and if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, get subscribed, say hello, leave a comment, tell me what you want to see going forward. We've got lots of resources available to me, so I have some product review plans, some little stuff here and there, but hopefully that'll come soon. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.